And the truth is, I've done a lot of masculine work and masculine study. And to those who don't know, a lot of people like to label masculinity in certain ways. We've heard a lot about toxic masculinity. And yes, it's true. Men have been in the reins for a very long time, a very, very long time. And if we look at the traits of positive masculinity or conscious divine masculinity versus shadow masculinity, we can see, or wounded masculinity. We hear wounded masculinity a lot, and a lot of the ways that we've been kind of positioning the world and where we've been going is based on a wounded masculine, right? I don't believe that even in its even in its finest, its best, divine masculinity or divine feminism running the world. I think either one of them on its own is probably not enough. I think there needs to be a balance between the two, just like there needs to be a balance in between in us as individuals of having
masculine and female energy.
Exactly. So to me, I don't know if it's time for women to run the world. I think women can run the world. Whoever wants to run the world can run the world. It could be a man, it could be a woman. I'm impartial to both. My mother, great leader. I look up to my mom a lot. I would trust her with absolutely anything. I would trust her with running the world. Let's put it that way. Okay? But whoever is in that position needs to have that balance between that masculine and feminine energy. And I wrote a list here about like what the wounded masculine is. And then you can see this is why our society has pushed the way that it has. Because wounded masculinity is instability, avoidance, as I mentioned a little bit earlier, controlling behavior, aggressive behavior, competition, being too competitive, right? So we can see this, through the League of Nations, like through all the different countries and through warfare and just through, just even the concept of like an arms race, like a nuclear arms race, right? For them to justify, why are we stockpiling nuclear weapons or like stockpiling like AK-47s, you know what I mean? Instead of just burning them, getting rid of them. It's because if we don't do it and they have it, now they have control over us. So it becomes like nuclear deterrence, So because they have 10 nukes, we now have to get 10 nukes because that will save us, that will protect us. Because if they send a nuke, we'll send one straight back, right? In theory, in essence, yes, that would deter someone from doing it, right? But imagine we all got rid of our nukes, right? But then there's that insecurity that like, hey, maybe they only dismantled 9 of them and kept 1, you know what I mean? There's just so much miscommunication in the world right now, and there's not enough love, man. What we are brought into this world to do, our one purpose, that's it, is to spread love to this world, to spread love to other people, to spread love. Well, to do that, we have to do it to ourselves first. We need to understand ourselves first. We need to give love to ourselves first so that we can understand it and give it to other people without expectation.
Hey y'all, it's Coach Acie. Just wanted to thank y'all for checking out my video. Got a couple more for you right here. And if you enjoyed, why don't you help me spread the word and hit that subscribe button before you go. I'll see y'all in the next one.